Hi, I'm Carl Markman with Redmond Wholesale. We're incredibly proud of our history of educating and partnering with the broker and banker community to prepare you for what's next. We've always been committed to same-day turn times on initial underwrites, which allows us to earn your business each and every day. We're happy to sponsor the following program.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of National Mortgage Professionals 50 Most Connected Mortgage Pros. For Mortgage News Network, I'm your host, Rick Grant. Today's program is brought to you by Redmond Wholesale. So today's guest has been with us before. Many of you already know him. Probably a lot of you are already working with him. It's Bubba Mills. He's CEO, owner, and chief coach at Corcoran Consulting and Coaching. Bubba, thank you so much for being with us.
No, I appreciate it, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Now tell me, how many times have you earned this distinction? Because you've been with us a couple of times.
Since 2014, I have won it every year. So 5 years?
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, you're doing something, right? Well, you're doing a lot of stuff.
I'm scoring a lot of checks, man.
Well, I want to get into it because what you have in your head is going to be beneficial to every one of our viewers today.
Sure.
And in the past, I've generally asked you why you do this and how it's working, but I want to dig into it a little deeper today with you since we have you again.
Okay.
Talk to us about your approach to social media marketing.
Yeah. Look, my approach, in fact, as of this morning, is a little bit different because of the new Facebook guidelines that they've rolled out. I'm still a little kind of concerned. Look, I'm a coach, and I'm going to speak as a coach. I have a very, very, very bad problem with Facebook being violated under the housing authority. Facebook that would be like suing the owner of a billboard company because a mortgage company put their billboard on there. You know what I mean? So, and look, you know, there's going to be a lot of opinions on that. I'm not going to get into it. But what that's done is it kind of limits the discrimination towards housing and credit and employment. Okay. So we'll have to change a little bit because you can't micro search anymore by age, gender, or zip code, which is fine because there's still powerful tools out there to be able to use it. Social media, you've got two ways of marketing, right? I call it target marketing and blast marketing. So I'll explain it to you this way. Target marketing is equal to going bass fishing. And you're using a little jig and you're throwing it, you know, next to some rocks and down trees, and I got one thing that's going for one fish. That's target marketing. Blast marketing is when I go to the Pacific Ocean and I drop a net and I catch everything that's in there. Good, bad, indifferent, throwaways, wrong sizes, whatever. So you have to have, most companies have to have both approaches to actually be successful. So when you use social media, I love social media. I mean, literally, the cheapest marketing that I can ever get that gets me the highest results is $2 a day on Facebook ad spends. We literally run a promotion every day for $2, and we get hundreds of leads off of that. And it's not hard. I mean, literally, it's not hard. Facebook makes it easy. Instagram makes it easy. You know, you can go on other platforms. I've got friends that are amazing at LinkedIn. I'm horrible at it, so I just don't focus on that. But LinkedIn's a great opportunity also, okay? The kind of rules of engagement, though, is Facebook is more of it's not a pay-per-click like Google. You know, when we're doing Google, when we're doing AdWords, when we're doing SEO, it's a PPC, right? On top of the PPC, everybody, and I mean everybody, needs to have a retargeting, right? It's a pixel that we put on our web pages, and it's a retargeting ad. Because then it's pay per impression, not pay per click. They've already been to your site, and now we're paying for impressions through Facebook, through Google, you know, Wall Street Journal, your ads on the bottom of that kind of fun stuff. I can get probably 10,000 impressions equal to the same price as 100 clicks. So you got to have multiple faces going on. You got to have your social media, right? You've got to have your website. Your website better be dollar producing. If not, you're doing something wrong. And then your website, putting in the right pixels, putting in the right retargeting ad, doing the right campaigns, then we can go and do PPI through Facebook, and we can do PPI through Google. So that's kind of my condensed version of me not speaking hours on social media.
And Bubba, that is fantastic advice. Thank you for that. Now, we're still talking to loan officers who are telling us that, and they're right about this, the research indicates that borrowers still want that face-to-face, that comfort level with a trusted advisor. But you're still saying that the online channel is so important. So help our listeners understand why. Why is it so important?
Okay. Look, I'm an old school guy. 1989 is when I started this thing. Okay. So I come from the eye to eye, face to face, handshake, belly to belly business models. Okay. Which still works today. It's just as good as it did 30 years ago when I started in this industry. However, technology is a huge piece. And loan officers are saying, oh no, people want to do hand to hand, face to face. Then tell me why Quicken runs an ad during the Super Bowl in the middle of February, okay? So they didn't start originating on that model, right? So by like February, by the end of the year, they were the 30th largest lender in that same year. So is it really face-to-face, eye-to-eye, or is it communicating on the medium that the consumer wants to communicate on? So if we have online, we have our mobile apps, we have our phone calls, we're going to our business meetings, we're doing our SOI, and we have our social media, then we cover all of it. I'm going to challenge you that consumers want that. I have loan officers in several different states that do business with loan officers, that do business with clients in several different states. They're not going to beat them. But I will tell you, every client I do business with, we're a virtual coaching company also, right? I'm not in everybody's office. We got clients in all 50 states, in 6 countries. It's not going to happen, people. So see what we're doing right now? Is this eye-to-eye, face-to-face, belly-to-belly enough for you? I don't have to leave my seat. You don't have to leave your seat. I have realtors that we coach that sell houses without a buyer even walking through them. Wow. Because they do business with clients in different countries. So they'll use Skype, they'll use FaceTime, and they'll walk a property with them. And I can tell you right now, a millennial is just as happy to sit here eye to eye right here with me as much as they'd like to meet me at a coffee shop. So I give them that opportunity. And the minute that anybody I talk to in my company or companies that I coach, the first thing that we ask is, what's your favorite medium of communication? Is it phone, text, email, or in person? And that's immediately noted on that client's file so we know how to respect that client's wishes.
Excellent. Bubba, this is great. If you don't mind, I want to keep you for just a little bit longer. Tell us about a time when you've actually won business through these online channels.
Look, I win more business than most companies in my area because I am on this. I'm on Alignable, which is another one. Make sure you get on Alignable. You can hyper network. Facebook goes away. Alignable gives us that small one, especially B2B businesses. Okay. I run ads for a couple of dollars a day. I run an ad that I got picked up by a client. Okay. That client referred me to an association. That association referred me to another association. And because of those 2 associations, I got to speak at a national conference. With one social media ad, not only did I pick up a paying coaching client, I picked up 2 paying speaking events, and I got a very large event that I got to speak at. So because of one person, I personally got in front of 10,000 people. And I mean, literally, I could sit here for a couple hours telling you everything that's happened off of social media. We used to do business in grocery stores and at commerce and at laundromats, and we still do that. Like literally, I could sit on a park bench and sell anybody anything. That's not a problem. The problem with it is the generation that's coming up now, they don't have a comfort level in being face-to-face, eye-to-eye, and belly-to-belly. So us old school people, AARP card holders, right, we have the advantage because we grew up with that face-to-face, and our disadvantage is the technology versus the new generation The technology is their advantage, and the face-to-face is their disadvantage. So every single company has to have a mixture of all age brackets, of all ways. You got to have social media experts. We have to have texting people. You know, we have to have people that are great at phone calls. And we got to have people that, you know what, hate all of that and just want to go show up at a conference like Inman and talk to all realtors in the entire thing and talk to, 15,000 people at one time. That's fine. Every single person has their own skills. Use them for their skills.
Fantastic. Bubba, I want to thank you so much for being with us today. We've been visiting with Bubba Mills. He's the owner, the CEO, and the chief coach at Corcoran Consulting and Coaching. If you don't already know him, reach out to him. You got to know him. Bubba, I'm sure we've just scratched the tiniest surface of what you could share with us.
And you know what? Thank you. We give free business consults. If anybody wants to call, we do a 1 hour free business consult. Anybody wants to call.
What a great opportunity. Thanks again, Bubba. Thanks to all of you for watching, and thanks to our sponsor, Remmen Wholesale. Until next time, for Mortgage News Network, I'm Rick Grant. This is Mortgage News Network.